In a world filled with love and joy, sometimes our hearts experience a different kind of story. It's a tale of emotional turmoil, a condition known as broken heart syndrome. Join us on a journey as we delve into the depths of this enigmatic phenomenon, exploring its impact on the human spirit and the resilience that lies within us all. In the realm of matters of the heart, we often associate love with warmth and affection, a source of happiness that lifts our spirits. But what happens when the very thing that brings us joy becomes the cause of immense pain? Broken heart syndrome, also known as Takotsubo syndrome, is an intriguing medical condition that sheds light on the intricate relationship between our emotions and our physical well-being. Imagine a heart, once vibrant and strong, suddenly succumbing to the weight of emotional stress. Just like a mirror shattering into 1,000 pieces, broken heart syndrome is a condition that mimics the symptoms of a heart attack, leaving its victims in a state of emotional and physical turmoil. But fear not, for within the depths of this affliction, there lies a glimmer of hope. Through the tireless efforts of medical professionals and researchers, we are beginning to unravel the mysteries of broken heart syndrome. We're discovering that the human heart is more resilient than we ever thought possible, capable of mending itself and finding solace in the face of adversity. This captivating journey will take us on a voyage of self-discovery and exploration, as we meet individuals who have experienced the tumultuous waves of broken heart syndrome. Their stories will inspire us, reminding us of the strength that lies within our own hearts, even in the darkest of times. So, fasten your seat belts and prepare to embark on an emotional roller coaster. Together, we will delve into the depths of broken heart syndrome, uncovering the science behind the shattered hearts and the remarkable power of healing that resides within each and every one of us. Join us for an unforgettable exploration into the realm of broken heart syndrome, as we navigate the intricate connections between love, loss, and the indomitable spirit of the human heart. At one time or another, we've all experienced profound loss. The death of a loved one, a painful breakup, or a runaway pet. It's kind of wild to think that such stress could affect your heart in a very physical way, but it can happen. As of late, Takotsubo cardiomyopathy or broken heart syndrome, also called stress cardiomyopathy, has captured the public's imagination with images of recently widowed elderly women dying of a broken heart. To some extent, this characterization is valid. Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, epidemiology, stressors and symptoms. Takotsubo cardiomyopathy is mostly diagnosed among postmenopausal women with no history heart disease. In fact, reduced estrogen levels after menopause may play a role in this condition. In addition to loss of a loved one, however, a wide array of other emotional and physical stressors may trigger this condition, including major surgery, major illness. For example, Takotsubo cardiomyopathy is a known complication of subarachnoid hemorrhage and acute ischemic stroke, severe pain, asthma attack, domestic violence, financial loss, fierce argument, intense fear of public speaking or so forth, startle caused by a surprise birthday party. This list of stressors or triggers is by no means exhaustive. For instance, it's estimated that in the aftermath of a recent Japanese earthquake, many of those complaining of symptoms suggestive of a heart attack were in fact suffering from broken heart syndrome or Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. The symptoms of Takotsubo cardiomyopathy mimic those of a heart attack with complaints of chest pain and shortness of breath typical. Laboratory and diagnostic findings in Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Laboratory and diagnostic criteria for Takotsubo cardiomyopathy can be considered as follows. First, although cardiac enzymes like troponin are slightly increased, BNP, brain natriuretic protein, levels, a nonspecific biomarker for heart failure, are raised. Some scholars suggest that the BNP/troponin T ratio is useful when scratching off differential diagnoses. Second, catecholamines or stress hormones are often but not always raised, casting doubt on a catecholamine-mediated, sympathoexcitation process as an absolute explanation. Third, ECG changes can be mistaken for some types heart attack. Fourth, findings from ultrasound, MRI and cardiac catheterization can all help diagnose this condition. The physics of a broken heart. From a pathophysiology perspective, the actual physics is elegant. Well, as elegant as a disease process can be, according to the sympathoexcitation hypothesis. A trigger or stressor trips your sympathetic nervous system and throws you into a fight or flight and catecholamine-fueled overdrive. These catecholamines, epinephrine and norepinephrine, constrict coronary arteries, which feed the heart muscle, and mess with the tone of the left ventricle in a pathognomonic or disease-specific way. Specifically, the density of beta-adrenergic receptors which are triggered by catecholamines varies in the muscle of the left ventricle. Thus, increased catecholamines mess with the electricity of the heart and cause dyskinesia or akinesia in the apex, or thereabouts, of the left ventricle, while the outlet or base of the left ventricle may remain in normal contractility. During syncope or ventricular contraction, the resulting shape resembles an upside-down balloon, apical ballooning, or takotsubo, a Japanese octopus trap with a rounded bottom and narrow neck. Most of the time, Takotsubo cardiomyopathy takes a month to completely resolve on its own with only follow-up needed. In some cases, however, heart failure, arrhythmia or even a mural thrombus, blood clot, may form. The etiology or cause of this thrombus formation is likely due to a mix of sympathetic factors, blood stagnation, hypercoagulability and contractility problems. Of note, cardiac failure is usually treated with ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, diuretics, if needed, antiarrhythmic medications, and so ultimately, there's no evidence-based criteria for longer-term systemic anticoagulation or blood-thinning, and treatment regimens can become more elaborate and these complications can kill experience and preference. In other words, although rare, a broken heart can kill. It's unclear whether long-term beta blockers protect people who experience this condition from further recurrence. On a final note, in addition to having no clear-cut criteria on how to manage Takotsubo cardiomyopathy from a clinical perspective, the actually pathophysiology of the condition is most likely more nuanced and multifactorial. 2. For instance, not all people with broken heart syndrome experience increased levels of catecholamines, sympathoexcitation hypothesis. Furthermore, coronary vasospasm, microcirculatory disorder, small vessel disease of the heart itself, and estrogen deficiency may all contribute to the condition in some way. As our journey through the depths of broken heart syndrome comes to an end, we are left with a newfound understanding of the intricacies of the human heart. We have witnessed the profound impact that emotional stress can have on our physical well-being. But we have also witnessed the indomitable spirit that resides within each and every one of us. In the face of heartbreak, we have seen individuals rise above their pain, finding solace in the embrace of loved ones, the support of communities, and the healing power of time. We have learned that broken hearts have the capacity to mend, and that the resilience of the human spirit knows no bounds. Through the lens of broken heart syndrome, we have been reminded of the fragile beauty of the human experience. Our hearts are not invincible, but it is through the fractures and scars that they become stronger, more compassionate, and more empathetic towards others who may be facing their own emotional battles. As we bid farewell to the tale of broken heart syndrome, let us carry with us the lessons it has imparted. Let us cherish the love that fills our lives, while recognizing the importance of nurturing our own emotional well-being. And let us extend a hand of compassion and understanding to those who may be grappling with their own broken hearts. For in the mending of broken hearts, we not only find healing for ourselves, but we also create a ripple effect of love and resilience that can touch the lives of countless others. Together, let us forge a world where broken hearts find solace and where the human spirit triumphs over adversity. As we conclude this chapter, may the stories we have heard and the experiences we have shared inspire us to embrace the power of love, to cherish the fragility of our hearts, and to find strength and resilience in the face of life's challenges. And remember, even in the midst of heartbreak, our hearts have the capacity to heal and love again. Until we meet again, may your heart be filled with joy, resilience, and a love that knows no bounds.